the two things I want to address are anarchists and the neocon Republicans. I've had a couple of people on YouTube saying, when I've responded to them in text, they say, make a video, make a video. So I'm going to try and make a video giving a quick rundown on how I feel my rebuttal to these two basic philosophies. And I'm wearing the sunglasses because when I talk about things like this that I'm very emotional about and I can get very ranty about, my eyes tend to, I look like a wild man, and that really detracts from what I'm trying to say. I want the passion to come out because I strongly believe what I'm saying. I'm strongly opposed to neocon Republicans. I'm strongly opposed to anarchists, both of which, to my way of thinking, both those philosophies take those who have power and use that power to stomp on everyone else who doesn't have power. And they do it saying that they're doing it just as their individual rights, their rights to live their life. And that's a bunch of bullshit. Nobody has the right to create a situation where there are going to be people that will starve because they don't have money for food, because they don't have food. Nobody has the right. I don't care who you are. If that's the epitome of the human race, if the best that we can do in the 21st century is anarchy and neocon Republicans, well, then we deserve not to exist. The human race is a failure. If that's the way we take care of each other, if that's the way we treat ourselves, we have no right to be here then. And of course we won't, because probably what's going to happen is the born-again Christians, with George Bush with his finger on the button, and the Islamic fundamentalists who are ready for jihad against Satan in the West, we're going to have this great big Armageddon, like the Bible says. That's what they want, and that's what we're going to get. And you've got people... See, I've already gotten a little bit too far. So the two things. First of all, anarchist. They want no government control. There shouldn't be any state. One of the people said there should be no state. Having a state is just like having a religion. And they said, why should we have a state? And I say we need a state. We need the government, which is really us. If you take the ideals of the United States, not the execution, not the way that we actually do it, but if you take the ideals of the government of the United States, the purpose of the government is for us to get together as a commonwealth and help each other, so that we all have good lives, so that we all get to do what it is we want to do in life, what we want to do with our life, so that we all have opportunities. It doesn't guarantee that everybody gets everything. Just because you want something doesn't mean you get it. I'm not saying that that's what the government is for, but the government is to ensure that we have opportunity. And if someone doesn't have the ability to put food in their belly or a roof over their head, then I don't think they have any kind of opportunity at all. And anarchists say that we shouldn't have government because government interferes with people doing what they want. It does. It interferes with people stepping on people, people ripping people off, people stealing from each other. And stealing doesn't have to be holding a gun to somebody's head or breaking into their house. Stealing can be what Enron did to their employees. Stealing can be what deregulation did to the energy rates in California. Stealing can be what we did to the people in Iraq. We may have gotten rid of a terrible dictator, but we put something much worse in their place. So government doesn't guarantee that people have the right to have what they want all the time. The neocons, my opinion on neocons is that they're very self-assured. Neocons of anything are self-assured. And they're self-assured because they've already decided that they are the crown of creation. They are the cream of the crop. They are the elite. They are the ones that should get whatever they want because they're human beings, so they have individual rights, and they know what's best. So they're very self-assured. They're very selfish. It's what they want, what they want, what they want. Gimme, gimme, gimme. That's very much a neocon Republican. They're very self-centered. They think that their way is the only way. If you're not with them, you're against them. As President Bush said, talking about terror and everything, if we're not with Bush, then we're with the terrorist. They're very self-centered. They are not the center of the universe. Their ideas are not the crown of creation, the ultimate in intellectualism. And they're very hypocritical. Most neocon Republicans also profess to be Christians because that's part of the social culture in the United States. So they profess Christianity, but nothing that they do has anything to do with Christianity. You don't kill people. You don't destroy a country in order to save it. This thing about these bumper stickers, what would Jesus do, that the born agains are putting out, or that I think even Bush said that at one time. But Jesus would do nothing that the neocon Republicans are doing. Absolutely nothing at all. They're very hypocritical. So I know that I haven't really said what I wanted to say, and I know that I've rambled and ranted, and it looks like I've probably done about 16 minutes on this. So I'm going to stop, but although 16 minutes may be wrong because I'm looking at the wrong timer. The basic thing here is I just wanted to get this vid made saying I do not approve of neocon Republicans and what they do, what they are doing to our country. They're wrong, and I would like to be able to articulate it better. And I also don't believe in anarchists. Okay, I'm going to call it, I'm going to try to bow out gracefully from this video. And maybe I can patch it together so it doesn't seem quite so whatever. But, bye. Peace out.